Now, in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 16, verses 1 to 4, Matthew records when a time when two of Israel's top ruling religious parties, the Pharisees and the Sadducees, who actually hated each other's guts, but because they hated Jesus even more, combined forces, they approached Jesus, demanding that he produce some signs and wonder up in the sky, up in the heavens, to prove that he was who he said he was, that he was the Son of God, he was the Messiah. Now, if I had been Jesus, I would have been, sure, what about this? Or what about that? This one. But that's not what Jesus did. Instead, Matthew records, Jesus actually began to rebuke these religious leaders for their unbelief, their unrepentant hearts, and then he simply walked away. Now, why would he have done that? Why wouldn't Jesus have simply done what they asked? I mean, he certainly had the power within him to do it. And you would think, from a human point of view, that if Jesus did what they had asked, then surely that would have silenced their criticism. They would have become believers and followers of him. But you see, therein lies a problem. Jesus was already performing all kinds of signs and wonders and miracles. He was healing multitudes of people, causing the lame to walk, the blind to see, the deaf to hear, the mute to speak. He had fed the 5,000 with several loaves and just with a few fish. Jesus was doing plenty of miracles, but that wasn't enough for these religious skeptics. They wanted something bigger, something more grand. Now, we don't know exactly what they were expecting. Maybe they were wanting the heavens to part and angels to come down. We don't know. But Jesus knew that all these men were doing they were moving the spiritual goalposts, that no matter what he did, they would never, ever be satisfied. And although Matthew doesn't really give us much information, but I wonder what it was like after Jesus walked away. Surely these religious leaders were saying to themselves, see, I told you so. This man's a fraud. He couldn't do it. And it's difficult many times when we're sharing the gospel, sharing our Christian faith, that there are those that no matter what you say, no matter what you do, they will never be satisfied. And so there are times, there are situations when all you can do is simply be like Jesus and walk away.